everyone.
We're
eBuffet.
And
we're
here to answer
the internet's
burning
questions.
Yay!
Okay, first keyword. Who eBuffet? Who are the members in eBuffet?
I'm Denise, I'm one of the co-presidents.
I'm Vincent, the other co-president.
I'm Gabe, the vice president.
I'm Tim, I'm the treasurer.
I'm Leona and I'm secretary.
I'm Joaquin, the internal public relations officer.
I'm Therese, the external public relations officer.
I'm Megan, one of the performance coordinators. I'm Nika, the other performance coordinator.
I'm Gabby, I'm the media specialist. I'm Kayla, and I'm the historian.
I'm Andrea, one of the freshman representatives.
And I'm Zach, the other freshman representative.
Okay, so our first keyword is who eBuffet. Let's look at the first question. Who in eBuffet runs at Filipino time the most? Maybe Joaquin. No, actually, definitely Gemma. I remember on multiple occasions I've had to wake him up super early in the morning just to make sure we weren't late for our rides.
There's no way. I think I'm pretty good at getting the places on time though. Who in eBuffet is the best cook? I think in my opinion, probably like Joaquin or Tim. During summer one when I lived with Tim in Brisbane, he cooked me and Elijah like just a bunch of tacos and it tasted pretty good. And then Joaquin, yeah, I had some leftovers in my fridge and then he just like cooked some stir fry with them. Pretty solid.
I just remember Tim's skewers from FCC.
Those are
banger.
It was
Those
really
are
good.
banger.
It was really good. Okay, last question. Who came up with the name eBuffet? So we actually were initially set on Ebonita, but then Joaquin suggested like, oh, like what food would each Eboard member be? And then Megan kind of like cooked up the name eBuffet, and we were like, okay, lit. But Gabe wanted Eboard or something.
It's what Eboard?
Oh,
But-
my bad, my
And
bad.
then Dema wanted. Then what'd you want?
Yes!
Okay, our prompt is, does eBuffet? Does anyone at eBuffet think they could win a speed eating contest?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I think we had this conversation before. I think in between Gabe, Zach, Therese, and I, you'll have to see at benefit concert.
Benefit concert? Oh, that was the first search. Interesting. Okay, next question. Does eBuffet secret talent? Wow. Great question. I'd say all of us have our own little quirks and talents. I think Gabby's really good at archery. Dema can deadlift like 550. Gabe's into like figure skating. And also, I think Nika said she can walk on her hands for the entire day. That's pretty crazy. But, as you know, I have the best secret talent.
Okay, so the keyword for this board is when barcada. Let's see the first question. When does barcada meet? Okay, so barcada has our general meetings or GMs bi-weekly, but we also have a lot of other events throughout the semester. Upcoming, we have dance for me, so be sure to pull up to that if you're not performing. And then we also have our benefit concert happening on January 24th. And then our biggest event of the semester, which is our annual culture show called Bahay Kubo, is coming soon.
All right, next question we have, when was Barcada established? We were established in 1998, and since then we've grown a lot. And even now we still continue to strive to grow and just foster Filipino culture here in Northeast.
Okay, so our keyword is eBuffet, so let's see what the first question is. Okay, eBuffet's favorite activity. Well, that's a good one. Well, we really like playing a lot of games together. We really like playing poker, blackjack.
Megan, the question is eBuffet's favorite activity, not your favorite activity.
Okay, well, there are other things we like to do. I do think eBuffet's favorite activity is a good yap sesh, whether it's brainstorming for BK or just unloading life updates. I think we really like just spending time together and really getting to know one another.
Okay, next question. eBuffet favorite restaurant? I would say Fogo de Chao. We've never actually been as an Eboard, but we do like to suggest it every time someone asks where we want to eat. Okay, the real answer is actually BBQ chicken. Whether it's a very late night Biggie Smalls deliberations that's 5 hours long, or if we want to surprise our presidents for their birthday, I'd say that BBQ chicken is definitely Eva Faye's comfort food place.
Our keyword is does barcada. The first question is, does barcada do Filipino goodbyes? Yes, I would say barcada does do Filipino goodbyes. Our GMs end around typically 9 p.m.-ish, and even after the GM has ended and everyone's saying goodbyes to each other, we all just end up chit-chatting and staying after for like about an hour or so, and I tend to stay a little bit longer too.
Next question. Does barcada have a go-to karaoke song? That's a good one. I think any song from the 2010s always gets people going. Like last year, the Ubibs performed Beauty and the Beat by Justin Bieber and Nicki Minaj, and honestly it was pretty fire. I think the secret one also is like anything from Hamilton. I think if you play any Hamilton song on barcada, chances are there's at least like 3 people who know it, so that's always pretty fun.
So, keyword, barcada. Alright, I'll take the first one. Barcada definition. So, in Tagalog, barcada is defined as a group of friends. And for me, that's been especially true in this first semester. As a first year, was meeting a bunch of like cool people that I feel like I wouldn't have met if I didn't join barcada. Especially in my fam, shout out Sexy, and also in Eboard, like having Eboard bonding time, and just like getting to know everybody during the GMs. So I definitely say barcada has been a big group of friends for me.
New question. What are some barcada traditions? Well, as Freps, we only just came in last semester, but in my personal opinion, I think a lot of them are centered around gratitude towards each other as friends, and more so even as family. I mean, we all have a similar heritage and background, and whether that be sharing that gratitude through cheering each other on during dance practices, or even giving senior gifts at the end of semester potlucks, we are always just there to support each other, and that's a really big part of barcada. So thank you for being a part of barcada.
The final keyword is what barcada, and the question being, what does barcada have in store for the spring 2026 semester?